Okay, so last night I had spent the evening with my son and my daughter-in-law. She came over and made us a beautiful dinner. She happens to be a chef, and I just needed that time to spend with my family. No, I have not heard from Regina Ward's office, in case anybody wants to know. But I think we need to clear some things, okay? There are a few people on YouTube who claim to be allegedly uh, experts at I don't know what, and feel that the case ended Monday, that the Francis family sold out, okay, for money, which is actually what JP has been saying all along. So obviously they support JP Miller. Okay, great. So if that's how you feel, if you feel it ended Monday, then it would stand to reason that from this point on, there is no reason for you to follow me or anyone else that's reporting on the case. Now you can listen. It's free country, free world. Do what you want, but I don't want to hear from you. I don't want to hear opinions. I don't want to hear speculations. I don't want to hear this person did a TikTok video or this one did a YouTube video of their opinions and feelings. I'm not interested in opinions and feelings. I want facts. Every single person that sent me, this was on the 25th. This was on the 25th. All it said was notice of hearing, notice of hearing, notice of hearing. Not one time was it related to a separation. Regina Ward said separation papers. Now, I know that there's this crusade to destroy Regina Ward. I don't want to be part of it. I don't want to be part of it. I know nothing about the case that's being discussed. I want nothing to do with it. This is not about Regina Ward. This is about Mica Miller. So if you're on that crusade and you send me anything, either in the chat, email, or in private message, I'm not even going to respond to you. You will be deleted and blocked. Princess Paula learned that yesterday. I always opinions. This is my opinion. This is my feelings. That's all she ever said to me. And I said, do you have any facts or evidence? No. And so I said, well, then I don't want to hear it. And I just said respectfully, I don't want to hear it. Now I'm going to go and have dinner with my family. She said, okay, enjoy. And then spent the evening sending me stuff that was all based on opinion and feelings, nothing facts. The facts are, on May 13th, Robeson County, through multiple mainstream outlets, had made the announcement that the FBI and the Attorney General's office has now been involved from as far back as then in an investigation into Mica's death. They have no reason to call them in for any other reason. Not Solid Rock's finances, nothing else that's going on in South Carolina, because they're located in North Carolina. So this is logic and reason. If you could think for yourself, you can come to the conclusion that they were called in as an independent investigation, not part of Robeson, because Robeson completed their investigation. A federal investigation is separate. That's why they have her watch and her Apple Watch and her cell phone. That's why they won't release it to her very own attorney, because they're still investigating. If the investigation was over, Regina would have those things. Once again, logic and reason. This woman has a firm and a career. She's an officer of the court. To make a statement like that would be incriminating, would destroy her career. But if with all of that, you're still not convinced, please do not follow me. Don't listen to me. Don't bother talking to me. I don't want to hear from you. I don't care what your feelings are. I don't care what your opinions are. Please don't email me, because I'm just going to delete and block you. You won't even get a response from this point on. That's it. I'm not a crime reporter. I've said this before. If you weren't listening, that is your problem. Okay? That's it. I believe that there's a federal investigation. I believe that this is such a high-profile case that it's made it out through beyond our country, beyond this nation, that the FBI would do a public press conference if they finished this investigation. If you don't believe that, then go away. Mica's words. Please go away. Because I'm not tolerating you. I'm not here for your entertainment. I'm not here to tickle your ears. And on that note, I got somebody in my YouTube chat, or whatever you call it, that accused me because I had brought up the spirit of fear, that I don't understand what she's going through with her medications and her mental illness, and that it was very irresponsible of me to make the insinuation that she lacked faith. Let me say this once, and if you don't hear me, I'm going to ignore it. Same thing, you're gone. I am not here to tickle your ears. If you want your ears tickled, go to Joel Osteen. He's perfect. He will tickle you. He will tell you what you want to hear. He will leave you weak and defenseless, and you will be the one that when you stand before the Lord, he says, I don't even know you. So if that's who you want to be my guest. That is your free will to do whatever you want. Don't follow me. Don't listen to me. I'm not going to change the truth to make you feel better. This is not about your feelings. This is about maturing in Christ. She indicated that I don't understand suffering and pain. Okay, those weren't the words she used. I'm paraphrasing. I'm literally in chronic pain in every video you see me. I wear a neck brace, a hard neck brace, to keep pain off of my neck and shoulders. And I take it off to make these very videos. I am literally disabled, okay? I don't even like saying this on a video, and yet I've got to do this for people who need to have their ears tickled because it's all about their feelings. They couldn't care less about facts. You want facts? I'm a disabled woman who deals with chronic pain. My neck is 60% metal, okay? With a plate in it. And my back. You're going to talk to me about pain? You're going to talk to me about suffering? That's the least of it. And yet, I don't let it hold me back. I don't define myself and my identity based on medication that I have to take or procedures I got to go through or diagnoses that I get from doctors. I am still victorious in Jesus Christ despite that. And I'm trying to show you that too. But you want to stay in the false doctrine of hyper grace. Be my guest. I'm not going to do that for you. I'm sorry. I want you to have victory, and the only way to have that is to point out where we've been weakened from the false doctrine that's come off of the pulpits for decades. You want to wallow in all of that? There are plenty of people who are still preaching that garbage. I'm not going to do it. Okay? Despite all the circumstances that I could sit here and complain about and try to identify with, I identify as a warrior of Jesus Christ in victory. That's it. I seek victory in my own life, and I seek victory in this Mica Miller case. If you're not interested in victory, move on, because I don't want to hear it. I'm sorry if this is rough, or if this is hurt your feelings or offends you. Maybe you need to be offended. For once in your life, maybe you need to hear the truth and grow up. And I'm trying to help you get there. I'd rather see all of us walk a victorious life, because you can have victory. You can. My mother-in-law sits in a wheelchair. And this woman goes on vacation sometimes twice a year, lives a wonderful life, is a very happy woman. That wheelchair doesn't define her. Her relationship with Jesus Christ defines her. You choose your identity. You want to identify with a diagnosis and your medication? You have every right to do that. But don't expect me to enable and coddle that. It won't happen. I don't even do that for myself. Why would I do that for you? So I'm sorry if that offends you, but you know what? When you look at the love that's described in 1 Corinthians, it says truth. I'm giving you truth. If the truth bothers you that much, don't bring it to me. Take it to him. I've said that plenty of times. And if I'm rough around the edges, that's because syrupy sweet nonsense like Joel Osteen has been feeding you a bunch of garbage, keeping you weak, which is exactly what the enemy wants. That's exactly how the enemy wants you to be. And here I'm trying to help you get out of the grips of the enemy, and you just want to stay there, and you want me to help you. No way. Because you know what? I fear God more than I fear you. And I'm going to do what he says. So again, you don't agree with me? You don't like that I touch my hair too much? You don't like that I do this? You don't like that how I talk? You don't like how I pronounce words? Then move on. It's a free world out there on the internet. So wipe to the next person. I'm not holding you here. You're not donating to me. I'm not saying go join my Patreon. It's enough. So again, if you don't agree and don't like Regina Ward, if you believe that the case ended on Monday, move on. You and I have nothing more to discuss. And if you're looking for me to change doctrine to tickle your ears, you're listening to the wrong person. Please move on. I say this in love. I want to help you. But if you don't want my help, you don't trust my judgment, you don't trust anything that I've said so far, you have that right. Then move on. Don't listen to me anymore. Just don't. I never said I was into this for clicks and likes. Right? You want my help? You want us to join together and join forces and deal with the enemy the way God says to deal with the enemy in the Word? I'm with you. But if you're looking for me to twist the Word to make you feel better, you can forget it. There's plenty of them out there. Go find them. They won't be there for very long, but enjoy them while it lasts. Okay? So, I do have a study on faith that I plan on doing later. I happen to be in pain right now, so I'm going to relax with my neck brace on. And I am still waiting to hear from Regina Ward. And if I don't, trust me, I will keep asking for an answer, a clarification. I don't give up. So be patient. The ones that stay with me, the ones who understand me, the ones who believe me, God bless you. Because obviously, you're able to think critically, you have good discernment, and you're open to correction and making yourselves available to Jesus Christ and the way he wants you to walk. The way he wants you to live your life, the purpose that he wants you to live out. You're willing to listen to that and figure it out just like I'm doing. Haven't I always said from the beginning, we're navigating this together? Have I ever claimed to know more? I'm actually telling you experiences I've gone through and seen victory. I could be here all day telling you of miracles that I've seen. I've watched my son come back to life from death. My marriage was literally saved and televised. We'll go over that. Maybe I'll do a whole video. I've had answers from God like this and in things that people couldn't even imagine. And that was through faith and obedience. You don't get it any other way. And you definitely don't get it by twisting his word and giving your worship to a medical condition, medication, a diagnosis, your circumstance. We walk by faith, not by sight. You can't please God without faith. That is just the bottom line. I didn't write the book. I was born in 1967. The Bible was out way before me. So if you don't like what it says in there, go to the author. Don't take it out on me. That's all I got to say about that. Early morning disclaimer on all of this. And for everybody else with the I hate Regina Ward and I'm looking at and I believe the Francis family stole, I see one word that even comes close to that. You're gone. No notice, no warning. You're out. For everyone else, thank you. I will see you soon and God bless.